Hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's begin with the Outer Worlds. And yeah, today I unshoved from dusty clothed my old avatar. So, I don't know. Better than nothing, I would say, and now I have webcam so I can use it. And the new one will be somewhat later than the 9 because at least 1 month of minimum time to make one, so that's what it is. But I would say it still should be better than nothing.
Lack of Borst-related snacks and solvent-based cosmetics inside Horizon Point. Arcadia might be a ripe target market for us. I'll run that up the flagpole.
It's questionable decision what devs did. They created dialogue menu instead of proper menu, where you're getting some puns and jokes, kinda, but the quality of the stuff is questionable. So I mostly finished setting up everything. So let's begin. I hope I tested it enough so it will not break, because the game is not optimized at all. Not optimized in the least. So, want to start a new game? Yes, please. Oh, I forgot one important thing about the game.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
It actually looks like it's the end.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
Alright.
Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments,
Get them, buddy.
or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight
Okay.
for the rights of all colonists.
They actually good.
So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Okay. Well, actually, it's not just propaganda, but actually the real sorts. That's cool. But yeah, I forgot to activate one thing. You can see some trash. Yeah, there is a cool feature with this avatar that I just need to be activated every single time, and I forgot to do it because I'm not used to it. So it creates something like, not shadowing event, but it's reflect what happens on the monitor on the avatar, which is cool because it's making more immersed into whatever is surrounding. Plus, it just looks cool. So, let's create the character. Time to spend 1 hour or 3 hours of just creating character, because that's how it works. Body type. Yep. Yeah. I googled about prosthetics. It looks goofy mostly. Well, okay, final variant doesn't look that goofy, but they're purely cosmetics. You have nothing to do in any lore or gameplay or anything, which is a shame. Would be cool if you have prosthetics, you can install some upgrades to them or find some better prosthetics in game. That would be cool. But no cyberpunk elements, nothing. And also another problem with them, those will be visible, so no matter what armor you have, you still will run with this outside of armor, which looks weird. But you can make goofy character. Yeah. No, thanks. And if you're using somewhat coolant, this still looks questionable for next, I would say. Arms. And I guess you can't even colorize them or anything. So no, I guess I'm going without them. Alright. Okay. I would say I will go with the first one. So far. Because others are just absolutely random modifications with absolutely weird sizes of hands and stuff. I just keep basic one. It was not too bad. Skin tone. That's probably too pale. Have some on that skin. Gonna play drum. Alright, let's go first. Mouse. I don't need mouse. I don't like mouse. For myself at least. Features. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. Unless you can choose multiples. But yeah, having some combat experience that explain why a character is badass would be reasonable. This one kinda looks a bit creepy but fancy in general. Imagine running the whole game and you just get fresh wounds all the time. Would be cool if the game would have system of such injuries that temporarily appears and then transform to scars, or at least or vanish or whatever, but in any case looks beaten after being trashed, that makes sense. Features. This stuff will look more fancy if I will find some kind of glass thing. But most likely I would just equip helmet and we'll never see the face anyway. So that's the nature of the first game. I expect that will be the same. Complexion. What the hell is complexion? Density. To make a situation more complicated, I suppose. Be covered with dirt or different sicknesses. That looks weird. I think that happens only if you liver dan, but not only face, the whole body should be like this. Or if you eaten too much carrots. No thanks. Okay, sprint. Wait. Going without them? Wait, you can't even go without them. That's funny. There should be at least minimum amount. No thanks. The skin in general not healthy. Like of all skins, this one looks most healthy, but this one's still covered with some yellowish colors. I guess you can't eat properly in this future. With all the Saltuna and Cysty Pinks. No, let's not go grainy. Kinda reasonable. I would like to play not the most young character, but at the same time you're going straight like with a lot of wrinkles. Like you either don't see any difference or you get a lot of mimic wrinkles. If this is a full lifespan, then that should be, I don't know, 40 at least or something, but I don't know. I'm 36, almost 37, and I don't have any wrinkles. Like what the hell? Like what you should do, and I'm laughing and joking all the time. I logically should have mimic wrinkles, but I guess it's still too early, and it's quite weird that you're going straight to this. Kinda, it's only, it's lazy method of making it, instead of changing how the face looks in general, because there are many things that change through age. Here it's just wrinkles, so no, don't need wrinkles. No thanks. Okay, high dark circle size. Horizontal. Dark circle size. Ah, okay. No thanks. My color. Surprisingly, basically they propose in green. Multiple greens. It's kind of my color. Original was also not bad. It's kind of double color. Pretty unique. Let's keep it. It's still greenish, so it's fine. Let's keep like most like classic whatever devs wanted to make. Because I definitely put more effort in the first variant. Size, vertical, both horizontal. Bros are fine. No size, it's all fine. Okay, it's a bit too pointy. But there's only one slider that change it in fully, yeah? Yeah, that's not it. Nose width, nose height. So you cannot actually make it less pointy, yeah? That's on a complaint. Cheek size. Like this looks a bit more mature, but at the same time looks a bit disproportional. Let's stay with the original, it's fine. Hairstyle. Okay. Surprise me, game. I guess it's just male variations also attached here. All at once. Okay. But can I get the same haircut as Commander Zane? Guess it was something like this. Yeah. Okay. No, don't want to be a clone of Commander Zane. The first variant wasn't bad actually. This one reasonable, especially if you're in space and wear helmets. What the hell is this trash? Yeah. That's not my thing. This one doesn't look too bad. Okay, what about cars? Okay, they have all the colors mostly. I usually making them all dark red here. The problem is this dark red is not really red. Looks a bit too bluish, I'd say. Too much blue shoved into it. Looks more Bordeaux of sorts. Not sure how it's called in English. Oh, it's wrong one. Record hairstyle. Yeah, I guess no other options. I poked a bit this editor during fast test, and what I found like in a few seconds, I can't find anything better so far. Okay, eyebrow color. I guess it should match. Eyebrow they have proper dark red color, which is not a purplish. Okay, let's go with this one. Looks a bit too bright, but okay. Guess here sunlight is different. And then guess I will go helmet and nobody cares. I shouldn't even waste time on this. Eyebrow style. Eyebrow style is okay. Facial hair. Okay, we're not going this way. Not my thing. Hair color. Okay. I must. I simply must. Like, do we have pink one? Oh yeah. That's some way of making characters. Damn, it's hilarious. I mean, good for people who need this, that you can make this, but you can make definitely a lot of goofy characters with this. Not my thing though. Okay, shadow makeup. Yeah, that I think I poked. I didn't find anything better anyway. So shadow makeup intensity a bit. Shadow eyeliner. Not a big makeup expert. I'm not using Avaira usually. Makeup, nope. But I'm definitely expert in. I don't want to have cheek makeup. Lipstick. I mean, it's mostly fine anyway. Okay, let's figure out what the patterns. See. It's always smaller than original lips. Usually people making it equal or bigger, but not smaller. Okay, lipstick color. More darker, but no, this is without it pretty much. Something like this, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, in any case, using some sort of line. I don't know. Maybe better without all this. So messed up. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Not. Pretty much most invisible. It's so dark. If the cover was red, it looks absolutely dark. Okay, screw that. Not interested. Don't want to waste time on this. Dirt. How about a bit of dirt on your face? Yeah. Put some heavy dirt in. No thanks. Person. I didn't test properly. We have so many, 68 variations of person. Who even needs so many? So it's different types of person, different places. Actually, mostly ears and a bit of nose. Surprisingly, with all the goofiness of some other settings, you cannot make some weird tunnels and things to your ears. It is. Yeah, not my style. Okay. Next. Backgrounds. Finally something interesting. So, why did you join the storied ranks of the Earth's Directorate? I don't know. Let's find out. You never cared for the Earth's Directorate, and they never cared for you. So much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record, or escape while they weren't looking. No. The grand plan. You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth's Directorate. Definitely not my case. Why it was chosen even? No-bringer. That sounds proper. After experiencing a use of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you joined the Earth's Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You're a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Okay, that sounds pretty much about me. Especially because despite the name of Lawbringer, it's more about justice bringers than actual law upholder. So that is fine. Sounds reasonable. Professor. Well, but what's written? Your background represents who you are prior to joining the directorate. Backgrounds are used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, such as conversation, other things you can do in the world. These represent unique experiences that you've gained through life. Well, it's probably no bringer, but okay, let's check the rest. You were a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts, long thought to be lost caused your boss. Okay, I'm an idiot. So, your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifact long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth's Directorate. Yeah, English sometimes can be confusing when there are no commas or anything. Renegade. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for, and definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seems like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. And what is this roast about? You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be a none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as a gunslinger Earth Directorate agent, not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. That's actually the second best, because yeah, could be funny. You can roleplay the person that have no idea what's going on, have no skills. Okay, so traits. Brownie, brilliant, heroic, innovative, lucky, nimble, safe, witty. Traits have a deep impact on your adventures. So I could at least want to continue. Deep impact, okay. I should be very careful with choosing them. Brownie. You're able to perform great feats of strength and combat your unstoppable force. There is any mode description? No. Signing or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. I mean, sliding is a good feature that otherwise not available. I've seen it in trailers, so kinda cool to have. Also, bit of great strength, which means you can like be more flash and brutal, which is fancy actually. Quite fancy. Brilliant. You're intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills. Good thing as well, and kinda, yeah, would be reasonable. Heroic. Others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. I'm used to choose charismatic characters, but at the same time, depends on the game and setting. Here, not necessary. I can do without it, I think. Because especially I'm not sure if they will carry any companions for now. We'll see. Innovative. You're inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. It's either hit or miss with this one, because inventive and crafty is good if it means solving different various problems, including psychological, scientific, whatever troubles. But this is unclear what it is, because you get the bonuses to crafting, that is like absolutely unclear what it will be. Like here, apparently brilliant will affect different definite social and in general skills, Like, definitely will be useful in dialogues, plus you get an additional specialization, which is nice. Narrative unclear. Lucky. You're lucky, things tend to go your way. This probably will affect everything, will be often some random variants where you can, by sheer luck, go through everything. Not a bad thing, but yeah, you can have it all. I wonder how many I can take. I need to take some negative. Can I take more? You can choose 1 negative and up to 2 positive. So if I'm taking second positive, I need to take negative, but I can take more positives than negative after. About nimble, you're quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly while stealth in combat. Crouch in combat sprint speed. No, I don't think I need this really. I mean, kinda cool to be faster than others, but at the same time, it's mostly useless to me. At least, I don't see how it will be useful. Resilient. You can power through even the deadliest of injuries. It requires more than usual to take it down in combat. I don't see how it can be useful in dialogues and different situations, but it's surely a good thing. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat, which is for highest difficulty should be damn good. But I just need to be better, so it's not necessary. It will not give me more tools. And I intend to get more tools and make my character more fleshed out. Okay. So, you have a way with words, getting you on discounts at vendors and talking your way out of minor crimes. 10% discount at all vendors and bounty must be 2 times higher than normal to be seen as an outlaw. I guess that's a specific way of talking dialogues that I don't need. Because I'm not dealing with shady people, I'm smacking them usually. Well, depends how shady they are. Witty. Your fun demeanor and quick wit makes you popular with others. Others are willing to forgive your past transgressions. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from having negative reputation with the faction such as vendors changes. Sounds on the first glance very good. At the same time, it's probably will make character too, I would say, just too funny but weak, let's say, which is not the best combo from my character. I suspect that it's not necessary to be able to do some jokes on the way. Probably brown and brilliant. I mean, what else can be better? Innovative is unclear, and if it will be most about craft and solving a couple engineering tasks, it's not that important. Lucky could probably be fun, but at the same time, you can have it all, and don't see. It's probably would just help to click something bonus and dialogues, but it will not add any additional gameplay layer. While making some fancy feat of string, or just know some solutions in dialogues, that should be better. Yeah, I'm staying with this. Let's see, negatives. It's only 3, surprisingly. Abrasive. You've hard on the ears and people don't like talking to you. Others have a hard time accepting you into their communities and organization. Yeah, I don't like this because, well, I don't have issues. I don't want to have issues with others talking with me. Dumb. You weren't recruited for your ability to plan and solve problems, you just can't learn some things. Well, definitely not the combination with brilliant none things. But what it even does during skill selection, knock 5 of the 12 available skills. All skills can never have points added to them. Oof. That's rough. Secondly, your body is weak, prone to breaks, scrapes and illness. Injuries and crushing from primers are more likely. Oh, so just high difficulty pretty much. A bit low health and toxicity crush threshold. Well, toxicity probably doesn't matter because I'm not using some toxicity things, I suppose. I mean, drugs and stuff. 15% base health is not that bad. And I don't see much other downsides really. Okay. What specific skills do you tend to employ most during your missions? Okay, the engineering. There are two descriptions interesting. There are this and the right one. Skills determine your character's core ability throughout the game. Specialized skills start at 2 and can be raised to max faster. So it's not only starting skills, it's actual specialization. The engineering skill increases the effectiveness of all armor, granting inherent damage reduction and conversation, while exploring engineering aids in the ability to act on the knowledge of mechanical systems. Investing in engineering allows you to select perks that further increase your defenses and benefits from weapon, helmet, and armor mods. Logically, whatever you're doing should be possible to do without it. Because, like, where can you even use this? Like, logically to solve some, let's say, quest problems? Which is surely an important thing. Well, I guess your alternative can find someone to do the thing, if it's necessary to do. Well, maybe you just cannot help in some cases otherwise. Okay. Explosives. Increased damage deal with explosive throwables, such as grenades and mines, as well as weapons that deal damage in the area. While exploring, it allows the disarming of sensitive objects like mines and drums. Investing in explosive allows you to select perks that increase the potency of explosive and plasma weapons. Okay. Well, first of all, there are grenades, judging by their give. And yes, please, but at the same time, yeah, specialization, no. I would just put some points into explosives. Doesn't seem like it will affect Dinox. Engineering is definitely an important social skill as well. Guns. So instead of multiple variations like light, long guns, whatever, they have just guns now, which is good. The gun skill increases damage dealt with all types of guns, including ballistic, shock, plasma, and bioguns. Investing in the gun skill allows you to select perks with further improve your ability to use guns of various types. Well, damage and armor penetration sounds good, and by the way, heavily different from the first game where damage couldn't be improved through skill, which was a bit weird. On the same time was somewhat reasonable because whatever your skills, the damage from weapon is still damage from weapon. I mean, bullets will not hit harder from your skills, but you can aim better, so kinda makes sense still. Okay, Hank. Well, guns probably not, but I have 3 skills, we'll see. The Hank skills allows unauthorized access to various mechanical systems such as terminals, automechanicals, and vending machines. Investing in the Hank skill allows you to select perks that let you disable automechs directly, hack into bounded terminals, and access the restricted inventory of vending machines. None of them sound that intriguing. I mean, hacking automechanicals doesn't sound too bad, but judging by how it looks, it's probably only you need to crawl and stealth from behind and show a stick into his something. Outside of it, hacking terminals, yes, but that's kinda it. Which is important for sure, but you can get everything at once. And in terms of specialization, same as lockpicking, it's more like secondary. It's very needed, but specialize on it, questionable. Automechanics can just kill. Leadership. The leadership skill increases the damage and survivability of your companions. Western leadership allows you to select perks that let you use companion abilities more and improve the overall effectiveness of your companion. I would say it's either for leader type or for people with I don't know, some luck and other things taken. Not my thing. Not big, because it doesn't affect anything, it seems like. It doesn't affect your companions. Yes, the lockpick skill allows you to unlock locked containers and doors. Investing in the lockpick skill allows you to select perks that grant the ability to pickpocket humans and preview the content of locked containers. Yeah, eventually we'll get it anyway, because in the first game it was a very important skill, so it's still maybe to think, but it doesn't affect dialogues. It's only useful to open some side doors and chests. The melee skill increases damage dealt with melee weapons. Invest in melee skill allows you to select perk that first improves your ability to use melee weapons of various types. Well, yeah, that's melee. I'm not going melee because for highest difficulty melee definitely not a good option. And anyway, melee not done that nicely. Doesn't make much sense also to use melee in the world with many guns and space and everything. The medical skill increases maximum toxicity, allowing more uses of the medical inhaler at a time. Increase resistance to the rhenium poisoning. Invest in the medical skills allows you to select perks that further improve your inhaler, temporarily tame creatures, and make better use of corrosive weapons. I don't say anything related to actual medical knowledge and lore. So it seems like it's just mechanics. Well, maybe it will be in a couple of dialogues, but even in first game medical skill was quite useless in most cases. Very few times it was in dialogues. Most of investigation just to understand what happens with a corpse, for example, which was in one DLC. Outside the skill was utterly useless. Observation. The observation skill reveals hidden objects in the world and subtle behaviors in conversations. Subtle behaviors in conversations. I guess not only subtle, but in general it's like perception probably, because what else can be as perception? So any strange behavior of a person should be noticeable. Investing in the observation skill allows you to select perks that lets you find more loot, track enemies, and more effective use enemy weak spots. That sounds good. That sounds actually good. It's both social and combat skill, because weak spot damage means shooting weak spots, which for humans heads and for others, well, some different parents. So that actually sounds like a must. Also searching for hidden things. Well, the way it shows here, especially with disabled interface, most of them probably will not be useful for me, but we'll see. But the other bonuses looks good. Science. The science skill increases the maximum gadget energy, allowing you to use gadgets like tactical time dilation for longer. Investing in the science skill allows you to select perks that further improve your gadgets and potency with shock weapons. Logic is science should be important for dialogues, because it always was. Don't see any mention of this. Yeah, I guess same as medical, it's still important, but just not mentioned much. In very rare dialogues it will be that useful. But gadget energy, though. Well, yeah, gadget energy should be not too bad actually, but I don't know how much I have by default. I don't see it being the main stat, but definitely should be raised. All stacks of non-physical damage type side effects. Yeah, I definitely will not use active other weapons. Also, what are gadgets? Tactical time dilation, yeah, should be good. Outside of it, I don't know what it does. I mean, what other gadgets I will have. Sneak. The sneak skill makes it harder for enemies to detect you while crouched. Invest in the sneak skill allows you to select perks that avoid traps and perform sneak attacks. Yeah, crouching the whole game, no thanks. I'd gladly use sneak if sneak would work properly, but it's not. I like how sneak done in, well, okay, I don't like how sneak done in Fallout 4, but I like that in Fallout 4 you don't need to crouch to actually be stealthy. You just need to walk carefully and people will not notice you, because if you're not making much noise, you don't need to crouch. Surely you're not getting bonus damage, but you don't need bonus damage if you can attack first. You're already getting bonus shots, pretty much. The speech skills allow you to better influence others in conversation. Invest in the speech skills allows you to select perks that let you get discounted vendors, intimidate others, and gain more reputation with factions. Yes, please. This is definitely... And damage to humans on top. They overpowered the skill. Because even without damage to humans, it's amazing skill because you can solve many situations by talking. And this one's unite persuasion and intimidation. This is amazing. But they also added even damage to humans, which is plenty, I suppose. So yeah, yes please. That's sure the specialization. So observation and speech, what take next? Apparently there is knockpick and hacking, but well, I need both, but I can take both anyway. So I can take them later. Engineering maybe. Engineering kind of social skill. Science, nah, yeah, unclear how good it is, and just for a bit more energy, like +7 energy, but it's not 7%, so how much energy meter? Unclear. Doesn't help to understand. Guns could be taken, but well, I will raise guns anyway, eventually. Although having a specialization in guns, maybe not the worst idea. Although for highest difficulty, damage resistance also not too bad. Engineering allows you to select perks that further increase the defenses and benefits from weapons, helmet, and armor mods. So it seems like it also affects the mods that you install and the fact that you can install mods even. Maybe engineering is not bad. This way I will know pretty much everything. We'll be able to deal with most situations by talking and activating something. And if I will need to shoot, then well, it should be okay anyway. Although yeah, apparently guns I will need to maximize, while engineering is unclear how much I will need to maximize. Yeah, I kinda will need to maximize guns, hack, and lockpick. So they also could be taken. Maybe guns after all better, because I definitely... The fact that you can get just damage from it on difficulty where enemies will be spongy sounds very reasonable to have. Especially for things like pistols if you want to do headshots successfully. At the same time, be able to solve some situations could be useful as well. But this will be easy to know. While engineering I will not need maxed, but guns I definitely need to be maxed, so let's keep guns actually. Yeah, next, Commander Shepard. No. Didn't. Okay, smashing all the buttons. Next. Oh, sickly. Well, sickly is not too bad. Then the confirmed. You may revise any of the pertinent information previously supplied at this time. Submit to proceed. Looks fine. Story mode, apparently normal, hard, very hard. What's the difficulties exactly? Normal mode enemies have standard health and damage. Hard enemies do more damage, but not spongy actually. Seems like. And very hard enemies deal extreme damage. Actually, nothing about sponginess. Okay. Well, that's fine, yeah. I will be careful, I guess. At least no problems with saving anymore.
Commander, my favorite agent at striking fear of the law into the purveyors of oppression and corruption while waving our standard high. Unfortunately, this mission is of a more clandestine nature than your usual assignment, but it is of the utmost urgency and importance. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain triple top secret classified, this colony is outside our jurisdiction, for now. We
Interesting.
have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No surveillance, no spreading justice, no imposition of righteousness. Hence, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident.
Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. I know you will not fail us. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
That explains the quality of the picture there. So, that's actually the problem. I thought we have all the authority, let's say, but seems like we cannot use anything. We can use our name, I can't use anything. Need to be subtle.
Hey, got a moment?
Maybe also need to make it a bit more quiet, 75 maybe. His voices feels a bit too much.
Hi, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Oh, a whole 10%, huh?
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
So they simulate brain damage.
Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander,
Still causing
truth be
brain
told,
damage?
I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
Interesting. So I have actually a good reputation, like very good reputation. And what does it tell you?
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And then we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
What's the variance? Well, I've always said we need to put the people first. The humanity and yours is priceless.
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Okay. Let's go then. Thanks for bringing me the TTD device, by the way. I appreciate it.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Well, what do we know even? So, your team is en route to Horizon Point, a research station in the isolated system of Arcadia. The Chief of Special Earth Directorate Operations has tasked you with the recovery of intelligence explaining the link between dangerous rifts in space and the skip drives necessary for interstellar travel. Your orders are to infiltrate Horizon Point under the guidance of Embedded Earth Directorate Agent Augustin Devrier. Contact Devrier for a mission briefing. Okay. Let's contact, I guess.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Okay. In my room. That's someone on top. Trade brownie. Or engineering one. Engineering could be also useful for that. Yeah. Well, I have brownie. That's cool. Actually, nice that made it more touchy, but still no necks visible. Agent helmet. It's a bit weird that information is heavily to the right, for whatever reason, instead of being somewhere in the middle, which would make sense. Okay, standard issue helmet for directed agents, protective while still leaving enough of wearer's face uncovered to smooth the soothe laggard corners. Okay. That's my credentials. Welcome, Commander. House Directorate Agent Handbook. Variation of mission origination. What this? Well, agents frequently receive their orders as a specific set of actions from their local Earth Directorate system headquarters in the form of an otherwise video message, sometimes directly from the Chief of Special Operations. Accompanied by a well-typed brief, they also can receive new missions in the field from other agents as well as appeals from private citizens. While these naturalist missions may contain a few well-detained inmates, they are often vague and poorly worded, sometimes even contain spelling and grammar mistakes. Agents should expect to use their best judgment and their extensive training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malfaction, but an agent is still expected to apprehend the wrongdoers and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. So we still have bureaucracy, even in this organization, which makes sense. It's like in police where you need to write about every single component that you launched. Okay, cargo mishandling incident procedure. You might think investigating cargo mishandling incidents, also known as CMI, or more colloquially as smuggling operations, is beneath the notice of a highly trained and well-armed Earth Directorate agent, but you would be wrong. Nothing is beneath our notice. From illegal spread trafficking to the importing of contraband weapons, drugs, and snack foods, the Earth Directorate takes each and every CMI seriously, prosecuting each infraction onto the edge of legal enforcement and beyond. We will not stop until we have taught every CMI's transgressor to fear the words Earth Directorate and Agent. Okay. They are afraid of words, not from agents. But everything works fine, yeah, seems like. Oh, damn. Yeah, pressing tab is not good here. Use of force guidelines. The sentence piece cannot be kept through force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Directorate, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force, our force. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations, with any force as the only course of action. All we ask is that agents use their best judgment, and if they are forced to select a violent solution to subsequently feel out a use of a deadly force form, known internally as a U-Dead 4, in triplicate, one for the tribunal, one for the records archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operation cost or doc report. Okay, Now we know more. Yeah, there's still quite bureaucratic systems. How about this? Oh. Smokes. Junk items can be broken down for crafting materials to sold at vendors. Oh, so now you're breaking junk. It costs 66 already. Cigarette lighter. It was taken lighting your last cigarette moments before dying in the hopeless final stand. Okay, that's a good description. How did they jump out like this? Oh. There is some sort of parkour now. Yeah, sort of. But works weird. Okay. Now have the card.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
Liberate an unsealed Skip core. Why we need to liberate it then? Well, the seals do say remove on the penalty of explosive death. I just saw it as swift justice.
They actually are the exact opposite. They're just a cover. That whole story, the one about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
And what kind of resistance can we expect upon landing?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Combat mechs. Interesting. They're actually melee and hacking in dialogue. I guess just mention that you can, I don't know, break them or that you can hack them. Okay. You really think those mechs will give us trouble?
If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Yeah.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Okay, this situation actually serious seems like. Well, she's very high rank agent as me, as far as I understand. Maybe even more high rank, so you shouldn't know what she's saying. Well, let's all calm down. Agent Pascal meant no disrespect.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed?
No.
What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I thought a team led by someone known for their respect of the law would be more disciplined than this.
I I can promise you no one on my team will be found up the mission. We are professionals.
We shall see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I've no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you?
Oh, should know him.
Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
Interesting.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Okay, they surely have some history in the past.
DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Okay. He has such impressive mustache, I can trust him fully.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Okay. What's his name? Wade Gibson.
For what it's worth, Commander, I appreciated how you tried to smooth things over with DeVries back there, but Pascal needs to get her head right if our team's to operate smoothly. Not sure what DeVries was getting on about, though. She wasn't such a respected agent. I might just have taken offense on your behalf.
Yeah, some people will be turned out. Still need to know her, I guess. Settings a bit. Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Anytime, Commander. You see what an opportunity this mission is, right? Bringing another colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control? Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path.
We sure they can try. But is it in your opinion that Earth Directorate should just take over at all costs?
Obviously. It's not like we've not liberated colonies before this, and always for the greater benefit of everyone involved. Well, except for the deposed despots. It's always the same story with these places. These people. Without the rule of law, those with power go wild with it.
Yeah, heard about that. Well, but okay, what happens when the Earth Directorate has all the power?
What, are you turning into Pascal on me? We have something called principles. Discipline. Someone has to rule. We're obviously the best suited for the job. I suppose it was foolish to believe I could discuss the purity of our cause with you. Allow me to get back to my preparations, Commander.
What the hell are you wrong with him? I just wanted to discuss the idea that actually, yeah, okay, one power would take everything under control, but then if there will be any corruption, everybody's screwed. So it's part in the good, yeah, and still, I guess, need to be done, but it's not a panacea. Okay.
Apologies for all that back there with DeVries, Commander. I appreciate you sticking up for me all the same. But what was that all about? I was just offering up reassurances and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
Yeah, that thing is really strange. Why would anybody trust everything related to skim drives, which is extremely important for traveling through space, to some random colony without heavy control over it? That's really weird. Well, and yeah, now when they have control of skim drives represent the ultimate power, and which means they can buy anything or anyone.
Even the Earth Directorate?
Possible? I honestly don't know, but I hope not.
You and me both. But if they did, we'd better get a raise.
Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it.
The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense.
Yeah,
Any
that's
fool
weird.
could see that. Even Sandoval.
That does make sense, yeah. I thought Earth Directorate should be allowed everywhere, should have full control over everything, but suddenly, yeah, somehow we don't have access properly here and shouldn't be even noticed here. Like, that doesn't make sense at all. To me, at least. Yeah, okay, let's get back to it. That doesn't make sense, really. But okay, for whatever reasons I don't have control, I guess I will find out more.
Awaiting docking procedures, Commander.
Okay, this robot is not that talkative.
Well, that was something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct like at the end there.
Oh, she surely was fine with this, but yeah. Even surprisingly fine. What a mess. Well, in any case, she was fine with that. Were you two friends?
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
Well, I guess the mission is actually important. Yeah, me either. But we have a job to do, so let's do it.
Whatever you say, Commander.
Yeah. She's surely heavily stressed, and knowing that, at least by higher-ups, she's known as being a very good professional, being the situation heavily serious. Deadly serious. Can I jump over this?
Whoa,
oh yeah.
That's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Yep. Oh, interesting, yeah. They definitely did more touchiness, animations, and movement, which is good. About this stuff. Necklace. Wearing this instead of an identification tag is a good way to get demoted by a superior officer. Although I shouldn't take random things. Who knows who they belong to? What's not? If I don't know who it belonged to, then it's not mine, I suppose. Okay, enough is enough. We need to fly there, I suppose. So what do we know? Your orders are to infiltrate Horizon Point under the guidance of emptied Earth Directorate agent Augustine de Vries. Use the astrogator in the cockpit to navigate to Horizon Point Station. Retrieve your credentials, yeah. Okay. Instead of seeing many planets, we can see only one. I guess others will discover it in the future. It's fine, it is shown even buttons that related to companion abilities. Okay. Absolute security we arrive in and certainly nobody can notice us. I mean, somebody non-stop should track what's going on around the place, especially a secret place. We have some cutscenes. That's already something new. I have a pistol now. Only a pistol. ED service pistol, 23 damage, compact rounds, magazine size 16. Expert bonus plus 55%. That's interesting. So, not sure how normal it for local guns or pistols, but certainly a good thing to shoot in the hand. Violence may be the last refuge of the incompetent, but it is also the first step in suppressing insurrection. Okay. What about the agent armor? The uniform of the Earth Directorate popularized by their commander Zane and body serials. It signals to struggling colonies that help has, after an average wait time of 6 months or to 10 years, finally arrived. But where's the helmet? I got the helmet before. Helmet separate, yeah? That's 5% base health. Well, 5% base health doesn't sound like something that would stimulate me to wear a helmet. So they actually different from how it was in first game. First game it was necessary armor. Right now it's not really. Also, yeah, it's a bit messy that there is no like universal inventory, because this is weapons, for example. There is nothing like all together at once, which is a bit of a shame. What in this recipe is? Recipe to how to craft compact rounds. You can craft rounds. This can junk items. I cannot learn them or anything. The director propaganda cartridge. That's junk. And then there's D Primer 1 inks. Heals 300 health over duration. That grants a moderate heal over time. Wait a second, do I have regeneration like in first game or not? I think I don't. 3 inhalers, this thing, which is regenerative med. Tactical time dilation gadget. Slows down time around you when activated, granting you time to think and act safely. Energy drains while activated. Drain faster while moving and after each time you use a weapon. And there are multiple slots for gadgets. Interesting. Yeah, they definitely improved some things. And I don't see trash food or anything. Not sure is it even exists in game. Also, way more ammunition types. Some I would assume pistol rounds, assault rifles, sniper rifles, SMG, shotgun, energy, rockets, incendiary, I don't know. Plasma, I guess. Something like gas or poison. Okay, that's interesting. Instead of a lot of useless things, they made it more focused on what can be used.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You
are
the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Surely looks like a corrupted guy. Okay, what do we know? The place is quite big. I'm trying to use the controls. Okay, repose the hidden portal, lock access into the sector. This access is closed. Okay.
Commander, Avaira and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
I hope that in future it will be the same way. Because it's kinda cool that agents actually act on their own. Instead of just following me. Right, I can use terminals. Can't do anything here.
Don't worry about us, Commander. We got things covered down here.
Mercy. Oxymorphone. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress toward an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by an inhaler for healing while in combat. Inhaler charge 15%. Unclear what it is exactly. Lockpick. Yeah, I don't have lockpicking. What else can I do here? Something maybe on the second floor. Use Sovereign. Protector of Arcadia. Caretaker of Worlds. Yeah, he's definitely a supreme leader of locals.
Agent DeVries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
Yes, so it's supposed to be all the mechanicals protecting this place outside of it.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
But some they can be in these capsules. Standing. Power fuse. Spread height. Arcadia exceeds all the other systems in all respect, including spread infestation, spread induced death. Oh, it still costs something. There's a power fuse, but the guy is dead here. Probably for a reason. Mechanist badge. Identification badge for the apparently deceased mechanist, Cadet Robin Moria. Oh, and then Gis can use his power fuse. And then there's exultating lung sanitizer. Inhaler charge 32. What is this charge? I don't understand how it works. Second zone on pickup, granted progress towards inhaler charge. So auto-showing drugs on yourself non-stop. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler. Okay. I have numbers 3 there, but at the same time, yeah, I'm collecting mine more. Compact rounds. And compact rounds commonly used in pistols, now the personal defense weapons. So pistols and SMG. Since good things come in small packages, great things must come in compact packages. Therefore, these compact rounds are great rounds. Yeah, like the shop jokes everywhere. There is an auto-mechanical. Can I do anything about them? Probably not, and if I will just power it on, apparently I'll activate all the auto-mechanicals. Oh, I'll see. I maybe should took engineering at the beginning, but okay, when I will get level up, I will get some engineering. Present point station.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two, expire. Return to your assigned duties, or demerits will be accrued.
Is he hostile even?
A subject is better able to serve when all their blood is contained within their body.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
No, I found the bench. Could be helpful to convince whoever answers if I use the intercom.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Yes. Read this, Candid Moria. Candid Moria, you have been assigned to this posting for a reason. You have to maintain order and cleanliness within this Naden pad until ordered otherwise. In case of emergency or extreme confusion, send a message to the Arbiter immediately. Please continue to review your mental refreshment outtake pamphlet. The remaining step was your duties. Remember, your bids to complete your duties will be reflected on your perpetual appraisal of purpose. Addendum, read this too, Cadet Moria. In anticipation of any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to the following items. Momentarily not knowing where you are is not an emergency. Do not use sharp objects when cleaning the electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression. This Naden pad is scheduled to be decommissioned soon as part of the protocol for the family of Varric's visit. Once this happens, you are to report to Central Dispatch for your temporal assignment. This is important. Once the commissioned, security measures will restart upon any power surge. So, should you attempt to continue cleaning, it is likely you will be fired upon. Should this happen, seek cover and put out any fire on your person before contacting the Arbiter. Okay, messages. From the Office of the Sovereign. The last 2 years have been difficult since the death of our beloved first Sovereign, but the Protectorate remains strong. Our new Sovereign, the first son and the grandson of our beloved Matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Okay, so he is a new one. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the Matriarch and the first presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant first envisioned our perfect society. Called their society perfect, which is already suspicion. Suspicious as hell. It is our legacy, it is our mandate, it is who we are. But none of us can do it alone. Your neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior, and we know you feel the same. However, even the most upstanding subjects sometimes need guidance. Okay. Marbiton Jackson. In preparation for the visit of the family Varric, king of the Sovereign, the following security measures will be put in place. Landing pads 053 through 59 will be temporarily decommissioned. Any access to the sector must be funneled through landing pad 62 or 66. Security has been tripled. To keep Sector 50 free of crowding, only a select number of authorized subjects will be allowed to continue their work in that area during the family Varric's visit. All the subjects shall be temporarily reassigned. All guards will be assigned on location to patrol. These patrols may not be seized until ordered to. Okay, that doesn't help really. I could use an intercom.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
This is Cadet Robin Maury, subject number 831. Can you please shut down the defenses?
Maury? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment.
The what now?
By the architect, you're one of those. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Okay, some brainwashing happened, I suppose. Then, can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment, was it?
I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion. So it should be of no consequence to me.
Exactly.
I will disable the defenses for you, Maury. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, I beg you never speak of it. And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more whatsits. You wouldn't want to be sent back to... I mean, reassigned again.
Mighty slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Okay. Well, we can easily proceed. What the hell is this? Can just ignore it. It looks too interesting. By positioned. And rounds, that's surely useful. Here probably it was possible to hack them, maybe. It's too many different things. Everything looks unfamiliar. This colony is surely very different. That's for sure. Okay, at least I have bypass shunt.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Central dispatch and security ops. I'll go through central dispatch. Hey, those guards head on.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Avaira and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Avaira's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Okay. At least they're working together. Probably he would play out whatever I said before to him. If he would have opposite opinion, they would have more troubles.
I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Getting shot certainly part of it.
I would prefer to not shoot any guards.
Sovereign's family's visit. Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. A surprise appraisal of our competence seems more likely.
Not to make a worker. I can see house bars. I don't like to see house bars. Can I change it? I'm mostly disabled all the interface, but not just the can disable everything. Identification, now quest, minimap, conversation, status bar and tags. Show campaign, show NPC status. Display NPC status icons and house and world off. Companions. I guess okay. But that's it. Yeah. No, I have no idea who this guy is. What's around? Don't like stealth much, but better avoid any attention for now. This mission is serious. He actually makes sense to be in the cover of all this. Boxes and everything. Didn't see anyone here.
Sir, I believe I saw a ship set down on the landing pad. It was decommissioned, wasn't it? Perhaps we should investigate.
Don't be absurd, Cadet. We only investigate if we are ordered to investigate. We have received no such orders, therefore there is nothing to worry about.
Right. Of course. Ceasing absurdity at once.
Can I jump here, I wonder?
What the?
It's probably dead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, my bad. That was unclear. Didn't see the other one. And yeah, not used to animations and everything. That was quite awkward. We saved right after, okay. I'm just not sure even where saves are going on. Can I do quick save or anything? Actually, yes I can. I guess I should do it from time to time. Okay, want to do it without violence, but doesn't seem like it's possible right now.
A surprise appraisal of our competence seems more likely.
They went to check where they see me. I noticed something, they went there.
Hey.
The animation is different even.
Back to my post.
Unless I can't walk, I can either sneak or run, which is a bit annoying. Just pause them, I don't really want to kill some random guards.
Sir, I believe I saw a ship set down on the landing pad.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
think probably not friendly.
Disruptive influence. Appreciate protectorate craftsmanship.
Damn, the jumping in this mod is not good. Why did he teleport? That's insane.
Explosion imminent.
That's not good. Why did he teleport even?
Allocating a vital cog.
Yeah, I need to use the local gun and everything. Scrap metal. Did I shoot his grenade or something? Maybe. Well, they shouldn't outside. Well, at least I saved a few guards. Data and testing procedures. The testing protocols DF and maybe B. Before sailing, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Update number 13250 Fahrenheit, I guess, or just F, I don't know what it is. This in addition to the previous update D. If you receive E, it will replace D but not F, until B is still in effect. If it is, then only the even number tests from D and F and the penultimate test on schedule B are to be performed. Failure to comply will result in Tier 3 demerit assignment. Well, that's probably not important. I mean, it's possible to be a part of a puzzle of sorts. Can be also not important as well. Hard to say. There is a new regeneration or not. Some green barrels or whatever that is. Oh, I get it, probably how it works. So whatever I'm finding works toward healing. And when I'm getting 100%, I'm getting a +1 charge of usage for healing from this inhaler. That's probably how it works. Run feels weird. I'm running very fast at the same time. Animation of hands is very slow.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Okay. Explosive grenade. Seriously, you need a grenade explained to you? It's like a rock that explodes. Okay, physical damage in area. Yeah, grenade sounds good. Transform manual. I can use either manual or engineering. Oh, the manual. So if I had manual for other situations, I can use them as well. Pretty much the same lockpicking, just different.
Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Whatever you're saying.
No, of course we have nothing to be concerned about.
Well.
We'll find them. Sure as eggs.
Invasive
element.
And he just ran away. I just don't even know. Okay, I just cannot understand by this animation as they're dead or not, because in the first game, when you're shooting, as long as they're not dead, they're not like kind of fallen snow or something. But these guys pretend that they're already fallen, but they're not. Okay, I need to save the game regularly. Autosaves are not good. And I'm doing quite a lot, surprisingly. Like powder, whatever.
to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed.
Yeah,
I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Yeah, this guy's no joke. Like, the problem is I can't understand how it works, because sometimes I'm one-shotting with headshot, sometimes I'm not one-shotting at all. I did multiple headshots to both of them, they didn't die. That's very confusing. And if you activate in house bars, then you're just staring at house bars instead of actually, fighting.
Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Okay, there is a sound. It's quite tough. That's weird. This guy is much tougher than previous. For whatever reason. Trooper.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only
This
as
ants
strong
are annoying. I cannot break them.
on which it is built, which is each and
Too many details, and it's hard to see if there's anything here in it.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are a cog in the machine.
Have lockpick but no lockpick skills. And no explosive skills, so explosives also can be used. But how are you supposed to do it without proper explosive, just with grenade? Yeah, there's quite a lot of them. That's not good, they're doing quite decent damage, and I don't have any cover. Can I close the door? No, I cannot. They're very accurate. How to throw grenade, that's the question. Yeah, they're very tough. Aha, the green stuff is toxicity, so called, I guess. Yeah, I don't have any toughness and they're doing quite a lot of damage. I'm not sure the stick will help me. I need to reload at some point.
Attack me, you attack my community.
Whatever I say.
Silence their lies. Best reload. Taking cover.
Tip. God damn it. Wasted all the heals already, yeah? That's not good.
We're encountering more opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious.
Whoa, what? Oh. He just fell from the sky. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, it's surely changing, that's for sure. And despite the fact that I didn't add any sponginess on difficulty, at least officially, but except for a couple of first enemies, these guys are quite tough. I guess it depends on their style. If they kinda in armor, then they're just much tougher than non-armored guys, and that's it. But yeah, avoiding combat here make perfect sense, and I have already a gun skill even. I have bonus damage to humans, I have weak spot damage, and I have gun skill. And still not enough to do any really good damage. I mean, it doesn't feel too over spongy. But yeah, they surely should die from headshots, which they don't. But this pistol also sucks. It's not a powerful gun, it's something just to spam in the body. And the spam works decent. The problem is it's not possible to trade properly in the face. Can controls combines. Is there anything like... Yeah, there's nothing like look from outside the cover. This is a problem. They shoot in very accurately, very fast, and the moment you pick in your nose outside, you get damaged. And you don't regenerate. Okay, I have one header charge on. Communication tower controls. Access console for communication tower broadcast management. Status emergency power supply active. I can remove core, unlock media port. I'm not sure what will happen if I remove core. To shut down horizon point communications. That will shut it down. Which should work, but there is surely some consequences. Okay. Yeah, skill section needed everywhere, all of them.
Better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team soon in the skip labs.
That's some heavy trooper vision, yeah. Oh, that's too far. Yeah, even staggering non-stop in the body shoot in slow motion. She still managed to shoot me back. Oh well. And no way to get their guns. Actually, use some fancy rifle. I would certainly love to have one. Anything that is more stronger than this awful pistol. They can't. Okay, what about the consumables? Food and drink can be consumed outside of combat to restore health. Oh, that's how it works. Can you anyhow bind it, or you just need to heal the full? Drink, drop. Yeah, there's a list of things. How it's supposed to work? Because I can target anyone at the moment I remove cursor. Okay, just use security bourbon. So everything pretty much works as heal recovery. Yeah? That's interesting how they did it. Can be for the better. Definitely the system in the first game was very messy. Yeah? Russian tasty fortified prestige soda. Okay. But I ate all of this and didn't recover much really. You need to eat everything. Well, at least no cluttering in there. Yeah? Whatever we're finding, you need all of it. Oh, pistol was lowered, I wonder.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
That's not a good phrase. When they noticing that something's not right, something surely heavily not right. Out the dog. Oh. And it fully recovered me up to 3 charges of medicine, but I can't use it again. Interesting. Although maybe I can if I will be damaged. Interesting. They did the stations. Yeah, so the balance is very different. And I ate all this food for nothing. I should do it only if I can find such things. Need to use the grenades also. Grenades are a really good thing to, that was added. And you can also drink from the ground, let's say. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him, shamed everyone. Repeated Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability. Due to my repeated failures, I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss. But to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-idiot, absent stayers no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are. Sovereign preserve me. Okay, so they literally brainwashing people here, officially. Amazing. Yeah, this colony flies straight to shit. And something must be done to it.
Whoa, hold on. What's this doing here?
Oh, what the hell?
What's that? An explosion? Avaira, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
I don't know what happens. Well, as much as yes. Yeah, I don't see anything. Use here, let's check what's going on there. We even caused the explosion. You can see this robot from the station. From the ship. Oh crap.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
That does not good.
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast.
Hi, Hachiman.
But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Avoid the mission. You're lucky to be alive. You need to get yourself back to the ship.
Commander, surely you ain't suggesting I leave one of our own behind? Not after what you told me back on the ship. I mean, Pascal could... She could still be alive. No. You can write me up later. But I ain't leaving here without her.
Issuing urgent reminder.
Can't
Time
I
is
search
of
for
the
her?
essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Avaira in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Avaira's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Amazing. Why couldn't I tell him that I will search for her or something?
Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Yeah. So, does it trifle with anything here? What happened even? Nobody can understand what happened, and this is not good. Something like a mine, I guess. Maybe because this facility was knocked out anyway. And I got the gun just like that. Have 4 slots for weapons. But I have short rounds also. But damage 36, damage is more juicy. And vulnerable mains train almost all Arcadian households. Every man, woman, and child of Arcadia is trained in the operation and maintenance of this tried and true weapon. Oh, level rifle. Amazing. I cannot help her, cannot find anything, cannot do anything. I'm quite surprised that he ready to help anybody. And he himself pretty much beyond help. I would say miss. It would be nice to be able to crouch not so heavily, so I would be able to sit behind the cover. Like they do, because I cannot either stand or crouch. There are more of them. Restaurant this way. Yeah, I should pay attention more to barrels, because barrels seems quite deadly. Well, wherever the rest went, I can just go here without any problems. That door is on the rear. Yeah, but I don't see her anywhere. Where am I supposed to do it? So defenses on down across horizon point. Meet the freeze and the skip labs and find the data you came for. The bridge to the skip labs is raised. Amazing.
Hey, you there! Come over here at once!
Okay. Please.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
Okay, so here is to believe anything. This is an emergency. I need to get into the skip labs at once.
The matriarch, your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom.
Oh, damn it.
You're not Mallory, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility.
Oh, crap.
Oh, no.
It's all backfiring.
You played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me?
Well, subterfuge in the pursuit of justice is sometimes necessary.
You speak to me of justice while spitting in my face and call my fealty into question with your actions. I am a subject of the Protectorate. I need not tolerate some malcontent having sport at my expense.
He could at least ask who I am, even. But he didn't. I'm sorry that explosion upset me. I sometimes say the wrong thing when I'm upset.
I see. But that is a failing of mine as well. And far from the only one. You are far braver than me to admit such so readily. To be honest, I fear the demerits I have accrued due to my myriad failings doomed me long before I encountered you. It is only weeks, if not days, before I must face my fate. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accepted. I know I'm still a loyal subject. Even if no one else
Nobody
does.
knows even what happened here. It's obvious you're terrified of mental refreshment, but you just willingly submit to it?
Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
I wouldn't hope for that. But in general, they don't even know what happened, so it's whatever. What's the variance, huh? It's on the terminal here. I can try to find a way to help you out with that.
What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me.
There
Petitioning
is.
for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection.
Well, what's more perfect and pure than a clean record?
I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization? To cover my abject failures? I've never heard of such a thing. That could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure.
No one else alive to caught you, really? No, you wouldn't. With a clean record, they'd have no reason to suspect you of anything.
You do that for me?
Of course. If you'll let me into the skim labs.
Yes, at once. Glory be to the Protectorate.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I need to do my part of bargain. I guess that means someone inside with a knob. Which is I can clear it right now. That's the green dilemma. So, Cadet First Class Corbin, the sentry of the entrance to the skim labs, is in danger of being sent to mental refreshment due to his last perpetual appraisal of purpose being less than adequate. He offers to find a way to revise his appraisal to keep that from happening. Cadet can cross perpetual appraisal of purpose. Cropping appraisals like on some kind of record terminal deep in the skim labs. If found, it can likely be modified. Oh, this guy helped me twice already, huh? So I would say I owe him. And I promised. And I also don't need to fight these deadly machines here, because they're surely deadly. I don't even know how deadly they are. I don't want to know that. Okay, what's the ground? Sealed. So they redid all the doors so we can immediately see are they open or not? Do you have access or not? Background. About this thing. It looks like a mine, but no, it's not.
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles, he was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
Well, I need to get deeper in the knobs, I suppose. Yeah, I don't fully understand what's going on here, really. I guess we'll find out eventually. Feels like somebody else doing sabotage or something happening parallel. Because all these explosions doesn't make sense. Mine shouldn't be there or anything like this. Let's see. Messages. From Cadet Alderman. Subject hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. To Warden Jion. Warden Jion. I've been conducted a minor yet thoughtful and scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I've noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now, this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources we can dig deeper into the matter. Do you have your permission to proceed? Spectre Alderman. That's by the way can be possibilities, because all this connected to appearance of so-called rifts. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but that might cause this explosion. It might be not sabotage, but the problems that exist in general in this colony. Okay. Cadet Alderman, hypothesis on retrieval restoration. Cadet, while I wish I could applaud your industrial spirit, your unwillingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts toward finding a cause for the rift's creation, as you have been chosen to do. So yeah, rift appears and they're not happy about that. I'm trying to find the why it happened. Sovereign Guide, Warden June. Mechanist. Warden June, your new work order is acknowledged and the roster of specially equipped automechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanicals are raring to get started. Surely, with the new methodology, our work is stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that Mechanist Portable only has one automechanical under his purview, so the rest of their fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Well, nothing I can do from this terminal, just a few messages. But yeah, they're talking about rifts and it should be important. Also, what the hell is this? Okay, just lift apart. What about this? So orange means I could get here if I would have lockpicks or anything else. Spark could do a feat of strength only once, which doesn't make it that useful so far, but we'll see how it will be in the future. Cloth. What? Why would I need cloth? I guess for crafting. Coolant tank. This tank holds the lowest viscosity heat transfer fluid, used by automechanics to regulate their internal temperatures. It's almost certainly toxic.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Amazing.
It is not our place to question. Huh? Attack Arcadia! Grenade close and lost!
One still knife. Come on. Okay, finally I found the cover. Because if I'm using crouch, I cannot see anything. And if I'm standing, all the covers usually too small. So grenade actually one-shotted one of them. Grenades are good. There was also this stuff. Yeah. Doesn't explode really. What the hell is this? Fuel control panel. The panel controls the line to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. Oof. Actually, all the skills can be so... Well, you can mash buttons and be like... Can do explosive skills and science. Damn. They actually did a good job that you can use a lot of things. The problem is, with all my skills, I can do shit here. Observation so far, not so useful. Maybe it was a mistake to take it, but all same. After starting the half-erased node for a good 30 seconds, you realize that the science is way beyond your comprehension. You need to be a professor to understand it. Well, it is what it is. It's a lot of different things here. Surprisingly, a lot of interactable. Because in the first game, everything was attached to the floor or walls or whatever and wasn't interactable at all. Here you actually can find some interactable things. Cigarette lighter. Whatever all these things are. Some dispenser. Or grey tea. Bug colorless delicious. Well, if it's delicious, it's good. If tea is delicious, it's definitely good. And some amount of formulas. Yeah, many glowing things. I'm trying to figure out what is interactable, what's not even. Because without poking my nose into something, I can't understand it. I would expect that this can explode, but it doesn't seem like it. Although maybe by interacting there, yeah, they actually attached to. Yes, the escape was coming from here, so it's possible to detonate the things. But I'm not so smart to do so.
Can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Understandable so. Just need to do the mission and get the hell out of here. She's doing whatever she is doing. Yeah, I'm not gonna understand the power of all this crawling. Damn, that's some hiding spot. Oh yeah, by the way, there was a flashlight. True, yeah. The cool feature of the second game, we have a flashlight. Not so helpful right now, but good to have. Without a dog, provision dispenser. Yeah, how this stuff works. What can I buy? We get antiseptic and healer charge, so I can buy things that will recharge in healer, which is good. So far consumables divided into two things. One's a charge and healing, the other one just healing state. And short and compact rounds. I have so many rounds, all of them. Cannot see why would I need to craft them or something. So junk. Oh, they have 450. That's a lot of money. I would say I need to buy all of this. Although, damn, it's expensive. It will not even recharge one inhaler charge, which is insane. I need to buy all of it by spending all my money, and it will be barely enough to heal one more time, which sounds questionable. Food also very expensive, actually. Yeah. And ammunition minus 600 for how much? For 200s? One round to 3. Yeah, instead you can buy insane amount of ammunition. Weird how it works. Strange balance. Damn, they tough. Am I something tractable? No, the gunplay feels better in general, but the toughness of enemies is quite insane. I need to put everything in guns to be able to do some damage to them. I probably just need better guns also, but still. 100 months observation notes, part 2. Whatever is the first one. Today I witnessed mechanics particles automechanical passing too closer to the chamber's walls and getting half its arm melted off in the process. I'm curious if all materials would suffer the same fate. Entry 3. I took the liberty of tossing a pair of Vaughn's spectacles into the chamber with this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it disappears into the void, it appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this. Okay, so definitely experimented with rifts here. All this stuff is glowing, whatever all that means. Ring. The small metal ring was most likely designed for use on a finger, but big toy customers could find alternative places to wear it. Okay. That makes people fancier. Yeah, I need to use all those new items. Well, I could heal myself before that, but I actually didn't need. That looks quite strange.
Everything in its place then. What?
Some...
shall turn the tide.
This.
Serve the sovereign.
Oh, that's not good. I'm not going to shot them, that's not too bad. But the big robot is coming. Yeah, there's no terminal to disable him or something. I'm so screwed. Not sure it can be a proper cover here. Come on. I don't know how to go here, for whatever reason. To dump or something. Whoa, that looks dangerous. Glad he's not so accurate. Although he's still doing no, he actually doing damage. I just didn't realize that he doing damage to me. It's kinda tiff, but no effect that it actually damaged me. Kinda don't have feeling of impact at all. That's a bit messy. These guys need 3 headshots, which is quite ridiculous. They activated the big guy. Yeah, that makes things complicated. Big guy is actually dangerous then. They could remove shield from his panel. This low caliber shit doesn't work that good. Need something stronger. Seems stuck to something. Come on, get in. It's a bit messy that I need to do double headshots to them. It actually works. That's a bit messy, but okay. Music's still playing, which maybe means that there is somebody hostile still. Don't see anyone though. Shock round. The enemy defeat will be positively guaranteed. Concentrated energy stored in a capacitor rod, commonly used to power shock weapons and automated technologies. Okay. The screws, you know, screwing. The server appears brightly and shiny, as if it were brand new or recently well cleaned. You would be proud to let it fulfill any of your server-related needs. Plus, I don't have any server-related needs. Taking his gun could be useful though. Not possible though. But yeah, this difficulty quite changing so far. Cannot face throw anything so far. Everything very deadly. Still need to fight terminal to help the guy. To open the door, which I probably need to do eventually, but let's look around first. There's a lot of things here. Mission knob safety log. Day 1584. Oof. The containment chamber enclosing the miniature special rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of stable. All levels remains with acceptable ranges. Day 1585. Per request from Warden June, Mechanist 1 has ensured the delivery of automechanicals to the containment chamber to further monitor levels and boost the chamber powers. That was a few weeks ago, at least. Day 602. Mechanist 1 notes that monitored levels in the containment chamber have increased, just as we have theorized. More testing is recommended before officially update laboratory protocols. Okay. 5 days later, the containment chamber enclosing the miniature special rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of fortified. All levels remains with acceptable ranges. So they poked an anomaly, then assumed that it's stable, poked more, and then they fortified it for whatever reason they needed it. There's some terminal here. Now the stuff is not usable. Non-interactable. Yeah, that's all. So many things here. Nothing really can be used for anything. I guess I need to open doors and go further. She's deep inside.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known better than to underestimate someone who will go to any length just to see justice done, no matter who gets hurt. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
What the hell is going on? I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us and the Earth Directorate.
You think I'd betray you, or the Earth Directorate, or my principals for a handful of bits? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like you would see it thus. No. The explanation is far more simple. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Why me, though? Convene how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in these scenarios.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
But why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here?
Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
What if your math is wrong? Do you really want to take the chance?
There is no chance involved. This is no mere whim. This is happening as it must, and we have naught to say about it. Farewell, Commander.
What is going on? What is the damn plan? What even is going on here? Yeah, better press this button first. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Not gonna lie. Who was left there is dead now. Pretty much Commander is probably on
family has
survivor.
been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Just mean that's like many years passed. I was frozen there. It's just some days. Looks more like years. That's the same ship. So the crew survived and fled away before. But how? Didn't see any ship flying away from this explosion. Could they fly before me? Without me? That's unclear. I have many questions. Perhaps also fly in opposite direction from the explosion so I couldn't see how they survived. That is possible. Because there should be order in the ship.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Okay. So that's the same crew. And some years after, it seems like.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
10 years, damn. I've been in suspended animation for almost 10 years. That's not okay, Val.
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Well, that's probably for the best. I do feel a little different.
Say,
So it's a chance to change something. That's actually interesting. I would say it's still fine, yeah. Justice and strength related things doesn't sound too bad. Plus, what's it gonna? That's not the story. Yeah, pretty much I'm smart and strong, like, which is not too bad. Not too bad of a combo. So that is fine. Skills. Guns 10%. Well, I definitely need a lot of guns actually, so it still makes sense to have it. Observation wasn't useful in a bit even, but weak spot damage still good. At the same time, it was quite a mission, so hard to say how good or bad it is. Speech is never a bad thing. Plus damage to humans as well. So I would say it's still fine. I just need everything else as well. Not sure how much you can get, but we'll see. But yeah, everything could be used actually for different things. They definitely improved this aspect of the game a lot. So I would say I'm staying with what I have. Because all the 3 perks, in addition to what they do, and they already do good things outside of guns, but they also boost in exactly all the damage, which is I'm liking still, even with all the skills. So I guess I will need to level up them nicely, to be able to deal with all the spongy enemies. Yes, it's still very hard.
Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
I certainly will. Well, I'm ready. Give me the briefing now.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Amazing. So there is a rift that kills the colony, plus corporations that kill the colony. Amazing. And no connection to Earth. On top of everything. Well, that seems bad, that's for sure.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Avaira has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Wait a second. DeVries is alive?
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point.
How?
This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Avaira prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Interesting. Is it even possible to rebuild the astrogator?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Avaira has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Avaira's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Avaira is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
So he actually survived? He probably... Would he will survive if I would send him to, well, help the other agent? Damn. Would she survive? That's the question. Yeah, hard to say. Logic is there was no chance to save anyone. It was just one burn in hell for everyone. Consumerism. Here's the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have read out your brain. You are more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Unselected flaws can be removed. Effects minus 50% vendor prices, plus 10% sell value at vendors. I mean, some would say no if I'm getting any perk on it, but no. As far as I understand, flaws now affect also lore, so this is definitely not a thing about me. So reject. Reject. What the hell? Am I forced to take it? Oh, okay. Alright. What is that? Zane's pistol? I guess it's pre-order some different skin. I can use weapons here anyway, so I can see it. Well, whatever. Zane's uniform. Alright. This probably will not harm to use. They probably should be fine anyway. I can use it again. I can use it infinitely. What about the skills? Have 2 points on there. 30-20% range damage. And this is still not enough to do any significant damage. Plus 30 weeks per damage, plus 10% damage to humans. There's so many factors. The enemy is still tough as hell. Oh well. I definitely need some lockpicking and hacking. That's 100%. So I would say for now, lockpicking and hacking. Because otherwise, how am I supposed to get information and get wherever I need to get? Perks. What about perks? That's a lot of perks. 82 unavailable, so it's 92 perks. That's a lot. Let's see. Village shot, damage resistant base house, hunter, crit damage, additional crit chance against strong enemies. Perks probably will not work on any north things. Probably just for stuns, so stuns are important. Sneak attack damage. Damage to near enemies. Damage with shotguns, SMG and pistols increased against rank within 10 meters, but less above the distance. Open also gain increased sneak attack damage, so it's for close damage. Pistols. Targets within 10 meters. That's not the worst thing. I like pistols. SMGs doesn't sound too bad. Shotguns, if they will work fine, also fine. So maybe actually. Mana reset. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart. Temporarily disable them. Reset an Avaira automax by sneaking up to them and having enough hack skill. As I expected, you need to sneak and shove the stick into their butt. I mean, mechanical butt. Also gain a bonus to damage against automax. Yeah. Pretty much it's doing same stuff as according to the description hacking does. Not hacking, science, whatever. Treasure hunter. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus beads or crafted materials. And that's it? Just boosting your observation? Doesn't make much sense. But because I have this observation, I can take this perk and point blank connect to pistols. That's why pistols actually, I mean not pistols, guns, very important. Because guns unlock in further perks for weapons, which all connected to damage. Very important. Ninja, vision chance and heavy armor, vision chance and light armor. Interesting. A sprint on sliding and coming attacks against you have an increased chance to be outright avoided. Oh, that's not bad. Increased evasion. This increased further when in light or medium armor. Yeah, not an additional weapon equipment's not. Also not too bad, but for now we can do without it. Sharpshooter. Marksman assault and sniper rifles do increase damage at distances more than 20 meters, but less below the distance. Questionable. Bonus on high distance is good, but minus damage on low distance. Well, to switch to pistol, I guess, which is okay. So having both sharpshooter and point blank should be not too bad. Well, sneak attack damage, yeah, pretty much for sniping things, being sneaky mod. Not too bad. Gains the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by crouching up to an aware human. So pickpocket, you cannot do pickpocket without this. Treasure hunter. Through contains can occasionally reward you with bonus bits. So you anyway can find things without it, but with this you can also get just bonus things from it. Okay. I didn't encounter any of them so far, and I heard that it might be fully bugged and doesn't work if you don't have outlining of models activated through hand. So I'm not sure that that will be useful anyway. But okay, the speech skill also scales damage. Plus 2.5% damage per speech skill. Interesting. That's also not bad because speech I will need, but it's only 5% damage right now, which is not that much, but in future can be taken. Probably point blank maybe as a point blank or sharpshooter. Because I will need one of these. Evasion, hard to say. I would prefer to rely more on tactics than on toughness. Although toughness in addition could be nice if I will have enough perks. Point blank or the sharpshooter. Well, the thing is, if I'm on distance, I'm mostly already fine. Although pistol minus damage and fire enemies, that's the downside of this perk actually. The sneaking I mostly will never need. Damage to near enemies, nice to have, but can shoot further. Maybe then better not. Maybe additional slot then for now, because I'm not sure what to take. Pickpocket I definitely don't need. Command eventually I will need, because having 3 weapon slots would be nice. The question is how it works, because I have 2 slots, but up to 4 slots eventually. Can be this commander taken twice or something. Or maybe when you have command you can take another perk for that. Okay. Here's some plus. Okay. Neighbor and do. Alright. This is what it is. Journal, record the score. Almost 10 years has passed since you failed mission at Horizon Point. Find out what's happened since then and decide on your next course of action. Now's now a full-blown agent. Is in the incognito cockpit. Speak with him to discuss next steps. Well, if the connection to Earth is lost, like I can't understand fully how agents supposed to work even right now. Also, what about the rest? Completed, botched. Well, yeah, I didn't find it. Which probably doesn't matter because the guy probably didn't survive this mess because everybody died there and he definitely wasn't the smartest cookie. So he wouldn't run away. Workbench. Okay, let's see. Can I actually upgrade weapons? Craft ammo, mods, grenades, primers, and more with materials you gained in your journeys. Can I craft medicine? Inhaler charge. Crude biomass and nicotine. Whatever that should be. I guess junk should be broken for items to get it. Yeah, possible to craft mines. Some of them can't even be broken because the shiny server things you found by patient. So to craft one by patient you need a lot of things. Looks like they're way more valuable now than the first game. Okay. Oh, it maybe means... Does it mean all of them you need? Yeah, seems like. That's insane. You need so many things to craft even one item. Weapon mods. Which split in types, that's interesting. The other primers. Interesting. Quite interesting. Mods attachments to your weapons and armor to alter their capabilities to suit the combat styles. What can I potentially do? Craft constant bait and I can break down. Is it switching? Oh damn, that's messy. Breakdown materials, gear, springs, foil, and canister. Don't need the special knives or anything. Joint actuator. Yeah, some things can be broken, some not. Trauma kit. When you are down, the trauma kit may be consumed by a companion to immediately return you to action. So it's resurrection item pretty much. Doesn't work if all companions have been down themselves. Chromium. Is that better to sell the thing? Oh, hard to say. Yeah, it will take some time to learn what is what here. Well, if I want to wear a helmet, I can use Zane's helmet, I guess. Okay. Yeah, switch between this. Yeah, I guess because I don't have any mods. Rate of gear. Instead of equip them with something, they have their own gear. You can upgrade them here. Which cost what? Shred round, snail's gun. Yeah, it isn't clear how it works. Alright. Time to talk to him. He saves me. Then surely appreciate the thing. He's growing some plants here. For whatever reason.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
That's some dramatic dialogue. Well, Niles?
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Yeah. Good to be not a steer. Well, seems I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer.
Seems so. Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could.
Might be you giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
I wonder, did she predict what happened after? Because whatever was her plan originally, this will destroy the whole colony. This cannot be good. Well, agreed, I guess. We can't let her actions go unanswered anyway.
Glad to see you're just as by the book as I remember. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She did follow protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Sounds like you already done some legwork. Good job, Agent.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting your Protectorate communications hub.
Okay. Well, he surely changed through this time. Understandably so. The ship not in a good shape. Questions what is even with this Earth Directorate? If there's no connection to Earth, what even going on right now? Well, land on Paradise Island. Use Astrogator to set a course for Eden and land on Paradise Island. Okay, that's something to do. Ethan, here I can find information. Yeah, that was my place. Ethan terminal new. Incognito correspondence. Reminder, please know 3 to 18 business months for response from the Earth Directorate. That's some delay. Archived messages. To incognito from mission failure. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia colony until further orders. There was the message. Arcadia report. Confirm receipt of latest report. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. Extraction request. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contribution over the past 6+ years, but it is of the utmost importance that you continue observation of the colony. Extraction request denied. So he wanted to extract from here, but it was denied. Well, hard to blame him. Stuck alone here with this robot, without arm and fully screwed, because he's part of this Directorate. Not everywhere you're welcomed. You shouldn't like fish, or at least it was cheap. I guess so-called salt tuna. What's here around even? The ship looks messy, but at the same time more cozy than unreliable. And looks in general more realistic kinda. Which is nice. That's the core. Doesn't look that ominous. Is it good? Which is good, probably. Yeah, I found the toilet. It doesn't... They even have a toilet paper. It's amazing. We have toilet paper.
This unit requires your assistance, Command. Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Avaira installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Avaira deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Very nice of him. Well, these muscles aren't just for show, you know? So I can try to open them.
To preserve the integrity of the contents, brute force is inadvisable. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Wait a second. If you have a key already, why not unlock it yourself?
Agent Avaira updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
I'm a bit concerned that you think I'd need a gadget like that.
An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder, Additionally, the
The
second
stand-up list, huh?
lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
How convenient. Valerie. Well, any idea where I can find more of this special keys?
Agent Avaira theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Is this a way to upgrade only her? Upgrade everyone or get special equipment? Maybe. Anti-acidic dematerializer. Fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated. Dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Well, I'm not into stealth that much. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. Okay, understandably so.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Okay. Mother mod. It was the curse gave 4 of them. Okay, seems like, yeah. Get some upgrades and things from this. But I need keys. Oh. There's also this terminal. Welcome, Commander. Yeah, it's the same terminal pretty much. It's not my personal terminal. Nothing here I can use. Alright. I'll need some time to recover from this. Then yeah, should fly there. This thing I guess went to gadgets? Yep. Okay. Energy 40, energy 1 per second. However, that works. Total existence use 60. That's not it. Like, how much energy do you even have? Summary health almost 500. Gadget energy 100. That explains at least something. Reputation unknown, but the intentions. Subrosa unknown. Order of the Ascendant. Is it like all 3 factions in game? One is the ones that I know about. Hard to say. Yeah, I need to find this case. Well, eventually I will. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what's the time? Well, I guess it's time to switch to the next game for now. We can continue on Monday with the Outer Worlds. Safe, yes. So, it's a bit experimental for me, so I will switch the games on platforms and we can go for the next one because I don't have much time outside of that to stream, so the idea was to prolong stream a bit, somewhere like up to 5 hours or something, and split it into different games. So let's try this option. So I'll need time to switch it, and I also need to grab a drink, so I guess it's a good moment for you to grab yourself a drink as well. It's like yeah, it'll take a few minutes. Yeah, it's kind of easy to do on Twitch, but outside of Twitch it's a bit problematic. Oh yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Let's stop it.